Welcome back to another Habs Daily News with the hockey coach Guru, coach friendship for the Hockey Nation Live Show. Today, episode number 32. It's all about LEHKONEN, Marie-Philippe Poulin, Shane Wright, and much more. Don't go nowhere. But before we start, of course, you have to click on the likes, you have to subscribe, you have to sharing, and finally, below this video, leave me a comments, tell me what you think about this video for the Habs Daily News. Episode number 32, of course, we'll talk about the LEHKONEN. He did it again. The Habs cannot trade with the New Jersey Devils. Shane Wright, IQ, Marie-Philippe Poulin, hired by the Montreal Canadiens finally at the end, the NHL playoff 2022. Here we go. ARTTURI LEHKONEN. He did it again. What? Yes, for the second year, he sent his team in the final Stanley Cup with a goal during the OT and overtime. He did it with the Montreal Canadiens last season, and now he did yesterday with the Colorado Avalanche. Listen, this is a great trade for both teams, I believe. First of all, he have 11 points in 14 games with the Colorado Avalanche, 6 goals, 5 assists, 19 goals this season. This is his biggest season with the most goals during his career. They trade with Montreal got Justin Barron, one of your great defensemen, right defenseman, can have a great potential career in NHL, a second-round pick only in 2024. In return, they got LEHKONEN, and LEHKONEN does a great job, maybe one of the best trade at the trade deadline. So the both team win. I just want to sharing what happening to LEHKONEN, ex-Montreal Canadien. We heard a lot of conversation for the last couple of days. Last night, yesterday was Max Lapierre, ex-Montreal Canadien, worked with Davy Sport. We have other experts or people try to ask a Montreal Canadien trade with the Devils, the New Jersey Devils. And, of course, they don't want to trade the Montreal Canadiens first-round pick 2023. They don't want to trade Caulfield, Romanov, and Zuski. So what do you want to trade? Do you believe the New Jersey are really dumb? You don't think they are not smart? Come on, you have to be smarter. But the problem is not this. The problem is like Montreal does not have what the New Jersey looking. They're looking for the winger, play top 6. Montreal don't have. Yeah, maybe Josh Anderson, but it's not consistency to what the Devils are looking for. And then they're looking for the goaltender number 1. They don't have Montreal Canadiens to trade for that kind of goaltender. So the conversation, guys, is stop right there. You don't want to trade Caulfield, Zuski, Romanov, a first-round pick 2023. And the Devils, okay, we're looking for the top winger and also a top goaltender. So the Montreal, unfortunately, does not have that kind of player what they are looking for the Devils. So for me, we should move on and not talking about the New Jersey Devils anymore for their second overall pick. Now, Shane Wright. We know I did video about him for a couple of days ago. I'm going to, next couple of days, until the draft, almost every day to bring something on the video board, show about Sven Prospect. Today we are back with Shane Wright, is Haku in the NHL, where he can do very well. I still believe he's the right choice, number 1 for the Montreal Canadiens. So let's return to the video board. Let's talk about his Haku, his anticipation, and the way he move on with the puck and what he attract the opponent players to him. So let's dive in and show the video of the Shane Wright. Here, Shane Wright intelligence. How smart he is. Here we go. You can see control the puck coming to the red line. Now he attract 3 blue players. Look, all 3 looking at him. And look his move. Push right inside. You have a opportunity to score. Drawing, coverage, slip pass. On that one, you're going to see Shane Wright coming right there. Get the pass. Skating hard to the blue line. Come to the red line. Attract again. And then he go around. Look, stop at the blue line, attract 3 more players, and then pass, and you go. Then the last one, smart defense. Look how he's going to get it. He stick under, pick up the puck, turn around, pass to his teammate, opportunity. Intercept the pass right away. He already knew his player was in front of him. A great opportunity. This is Sean Wright on the video coach board. Here we go, guys. That give you an idea what Shane Wright is. And again, for me, is the number one. Let's move on now. Oh, I forget to mention this to you guys. All the time, I'm going to bring some comments about strength expert and NHL scouting for the draft. And I was sharing with you. This coming from Atlantic. This is from Shane Wright. I'm not going to read. Take a time to pause the video and you can learn more about strength players. So hopefully you enjoy it and leave me a comments at the end of the video. Let's move on to the next one. And this is a very important one, guys, because the Montreal Canadiens hired today Marie-Philippe Poulin as a player development consultant for the Montreal Canadiens. This is a great addition for the Montreal Canadiens. We know last March, during the meeting, a general manager at the West Palm Beach, they interviewed Hughes about Gordon possibility to hire Poulin. He said, look, can you say we are open about this? We would like to have her with us and see how we can an arrangement or an agreement about the contract for her. Also, we know she wants to continue to play hockey. So finally, the Montreal Canadiens send the new people, management, when they want something, they chase it and they push hard. And that's happening with Marie-Philippe Poulin. Good news, she's going to continue to play hockey. She's going to work with the Montreal Canadiens. Her resume is impressive. What she accomplished in the NCAA with the Boston University with Terrians, what she did during his career. Then she carried on this on the Olympics and plus also on the international hockey feminine. So very great. She's a clutch player. She scored a lot of big goals. Her role with the Montreal Canadiens right now is a player development consultant. She's going to work with Ramage. He's in charge about the player development. Also Adam Nicholson on the player individual skill. And finally, she's going to be on the ice and works a lot on the video. So great addition for the Marie-Philippe Poulin for the Montreal Canadiens. The next one is the playoff NHL 2022. Finally, Colorado Avalanche win over the Edmonton by a score of 6-5 in overtime. And now they eliminate the Oilers and by a series sweep them in 4 games. Tonight, game number 4 between the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the New York Rangers. The New York Rangers lead the series 2-1. Would be interesting if the Tampa Bay can bounce back again, back-to-back, and tie the series 2-2 before the return of the Madison Square Garden. The next episode, for the next couple of episodes, guys, I'm going to consist working on the NHL prospect profile video board, everything like that, and of course, all the news around the Montreal Canadiens. So hopefully you enjoy those kind of videos. And please don't forget to leave your comments if you have for each episode I bring to you. This complete, guys, another video of the Habs Daily News with the hockey coach, Hero Code Frenchie for the Hockey Nation live show. But before we leave, you know the drill. Please click on the likes, leave a comments, and of course, subscribe to the hockey and sharing this video. But one more thing, of course, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, blessing day, everybody.